Hi there, Elisa Hollinger. I wanted to talk about migraines and the IRS. I've suffered from migraines for years, maybe since like the third grade, years. So one of the things that I've noticed about migraines is they start out real slow, at least for me. And they start out real slow. And at first it's kind of like, well, that's not really annoying. I know it's there. It doesn't really inhibit my activities. It doesn't really have any impact. And it just slowly builds. And then I think I'm going to go to bed. And maybe when I go to sleep, it will go away. I don't know why I think this. I shouldn't say never. Never is a strong word. Rarely does the migraine go away. And then when I get up in the morning, it is so bad that I have to take medicine. Well, I don't take that at the beginning. It's beyond me because I have it. And I even have a stimulator that helps with breaking up the signal because my migraines are so intense and so long and they're just terrible, debilitating. And yet, here I am. I have all the tools. I have prescribed migraine medicine. I have a stimulator that I can get in there and I can adjust. And I usually adjust that. I've dealt with this long enough. But even to this day, I still rebel against the process, against what I know has to happen. Why I go to bed and don't sleep well at night because I have an oncoming or a growing migraine is beyond me. I guess it's just human nature. But I want to preface that by saying I hate migraines. And I've dealt with them my whole life. And I know it's not going away. I have done things to improve it, to minimize the impact on my life, but it's still always there. And when I get one, I just get so frustrated because I know where it's going to end up. And when you're dealing with the IRS, it's always there, never goes away. There may be moments that it's at the back of your mind because you have other things that are more important or that are more pressing, or that have priority, which I completely understand because that's life. But it always comes back. And it never leaves, interrupts your sleep. The tools are out there, the resources are there. You've just got to put the work in, the time in. But it's overwhelming, it's exhausting. It's rebellious, we don't want to do it. We're afraid of the consequences, we're afraid of the outcome. Now, I know that if I take a pill, it doesn't make it go away, it just stops the pain signal for about 12 hours. So if I haven't been able to get rid of the migraine up to that point, then the pain starts to creep back in and I either have to take another pill or try to figure out how to get the migraine to go away through my stimulator or something like that. The IRS is the same way. We know what to do. In fact, you get a notice and you think, okay, well, that doesn't look so threatening. So we kind of stick it in the drawer and throw it away. Sometimes we don't even open it. And when nothing happens, we think, oh, okay, we've dodged a bullet. And before you know it, you're years into this problem and you're not any closer to solving it. In fact, you just made the hole bigger, which I completely understand. I just want you to know the only way out is to deal with it. Not all at once. You didn't get there overnight. You're not going to get out of it overnight. But you can start taking baby steps to get out of the process, to get out of the grind, to get out of the dungeon, so to speak. Maybe the first process is, hey, I'm going to start following this chick, Elisa, and see, maybe she has some tips for me. Maybe the next step is you start checking the IRS website every day. Every day you take a small baby step to where you can bite this elephant one at a time. And eventually you can swallow it and you can look back and you think, that wasn't so bad. But you have to start. Now, if you wait for the IRS to start, you're going to have to gulp this thing. You're going to be chugging. It's going to be like waterboarding. I don't want to make light of that in terms of the techniques that they use for interrogating people, but it's going to feel like that because all of a sudden you're just at their mercy and you have no control and you've lost a lot of opportunities and rights. So my hope for you is don't let it get to that point. Don't go to bed with this thing on you every single night, hoping that in the morning it'll be better. Hoping that you just put it off a little bit longer, you can deal with it. It doesn't ever go away. I know that's probably not the news that you're hoping, but it is the honest truth. And as someone that's dealt with migraines, I wouldn't wish them on anybody. I probably would wish them on the IRS because I really don't like them. Not even a tiny bit. You've heard me say this, and if you haven't, you'll hear it for the first time. There is nothing fair, absolutely nothing fair about taxes. There never is, has been, and there never will be. At least that's my position. So take that for what it's worth. I hope that helps. And all I can say is take that first step. Take care. Bye for now.